baseball from the Big Apple. We're in Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Garrett Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now to the plate, here is Kyle Schwarber. He will lead this one off today.
Off for Boston, the first baseman, Kyle Schwarber.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
One strike now from Cole. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 5, Hernandez.
No one on with 1 down, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate is Xander Bogaerts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes.
Hey! Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Two out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Hicks is under it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Sox 0. Yanks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, when Chris Sale's healthy, he's as good as any left-hander in baseball. He's coming back from Tommy John surgery. When he's right, he throws to the upper mid-90s. He'll approach triple digits. Good hard slider. He's the modern-day version of Randy Johnson. He's a nightmare for left-handed hitters as he throws from that low 3/4 arm angle.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2-0. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Verdugo waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the first base.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. First offering on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
High in the air out to center field. Hernandez is under this one, and there's the second out of the inning. So the bases are empty with two gone now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Fielded cleanly, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it one ball and one strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2.
Okay. Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And that misses for ball four. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. His career line against Garrett Cole. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the AB now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gallo will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 99, Alex.
So a runner at first with one out now, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
2 balls, no strikes.
This is on the ground over to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing to make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Hunter Renfroe comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Devers on second. Verdugo is over at first with 1 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that cave, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His career line against Garrett Cole, batting .500, 4 for 8. Comes set, the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
No score here as we play inning number 2. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The set and the 2-1. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up is Giancarlo Stanton, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal You can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the season.
Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here comes the 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Verdugo waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they start him out with a slider, good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Hey, it's much easier to lay up the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Hit out towards second. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. And that misses ball 1. Double play ball to second. 4. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So now here is Gary Sanchez looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. Stanton, the runner at third. Hicks at second with 2 gone. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
A pause. And the 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Still a ball and 2 strikes. still 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Here's the 2-2. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was one strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here at strike 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sale's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
That's a ball.
And 2-2. 3 runs already home here. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
This is squirted up the first in the inning. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 New York. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
1-0 the count. In there, and it's even at 1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Very high, 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. And that's over. 2-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And the 2-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
That evens it up 1-1. One and one. Here it is. To 1-2 now. Hernandez at third. Bogaerts over at second. Devers on at first with 2 down. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave them loaded. Still down 3-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
The third baseman, DJ.
First pitch on its way.
LeMahieu.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And it's 1-1. hit in the air out to straightaway left. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now
Digging in will be
first base, Luke Voigt.
flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 3 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 3-0. And now in the box, Alex Verdugo. We begin the top of the 4th.
Alex Verdugo.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Torres has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Next up for the Red Sox, Hunter Renfroe struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
In now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to Voigt, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Now to bat, Giancarlo Stanton. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Now the pitch.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And he struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Stanton stands at first with 1 out. Again, he sends it out of play. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Beautiful diving stop. He gathers the throw. It's there. He got him. Next up is Gary Sanchez. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.